Welcome back to this session of AutoCAD. In this session you are going to learn one of the most important features of AutoCAD, that is isometric drawings. Isometric drawing is not only an important feature of AutoCAD, but it is a must for every engineer, maybe civil, electrical, mechanical, whatsoever. You have to be good in isometric drawing. Isometric drawing represents a three-phase visualization of a drawing, that is the right, the left and the top view. So without wasting time, let us learn the skill of isometric drawing. Before commencing the starting of our learning process of isometric drawing, we need to know some basics. We know that isometric drawings are created by three planes, that is the top plane, the left plane and the right plane. And these planes are created by drawing lines at an angle of 30 degrees to the plane on the right side and on the left side. In AutoCAD 2, you are going to do the same thing, but you are going to create lines with just the press of a button. You get a line drawn automatically at 30 degrees to your right side and 30 degrees to your left side and 90 degrees towards the top, allowing us to create the three planes, that is the top plane, left plane, right plane. The only difference is, for all calculation purpose, AutoCAD considers 30 degrees and 150 degrees. How is that? You can type, I'll type angle, dim, I'll find out the angle. So this is 30 degrees, right? 30 degrees. But here too, it is 30 degrees, no doubt. But for all calculation purpose, it takes into consideration 150 degrees, starting from 0 in the anti-clockwise direction. Particularly when you are going for dimensioning, then this 150 degrees will come in handy. So with this knowledge, let us start on our journey to learn to develop the skill of creating isometric drawings. Let's start. There are some drawings here, isometric drawings, which I have already created for you, and I'm going to demonstrate how to create all this drawing one by one, and I'm sure by the end of this session you will be in a position to draw isometric views on your own. So let us start creating all these objects one by one. First, let us see how to draw these steps here. The length is 2 meters, the tread is 0.3 and the rise is 0.15. Okay, let us start creating these steps here. Before that, I need to give some information. The cursor what you are seeing on the screen, this looks like some plus symbol. That means you are in the plan mode. We have to now enter into the isometric mode to draw isometric drawings. So for that you need to do some settings. So one of those settings, type OSNAP here in the command area. OSNAP, you get one dialog box. Go to the snap and grid option here, the first one. See bottom, you have two options here in the snap type. You have rectangular snap and isometric snap. You just click on the isometric snap here and click OK. Now observe the cursor, it has changed into some into or cross type, indicating X and Y. So that means now you are in the isometric mode. So from here we can create any isometric drawing with some techniques and use of some AutoCAD tools. Okay, our aim is to create this step here. Let us see. Before that, I want to tell you one more thing, that when you want to create different views, the cursor has to move in a particular direction to create any isometric drawing. So auto mode, press F8, see how the cursor moves in 30 degrees and 150 degrees. It also has to move in one more degree, that is 90 degrees. For that press F8. So this F5, this F5 function button is a very important button. It is also called as the toggle button or ISO button for isometric views. You press F5 whenever you want to move in a particular direction. Right now I am moving in the 90-degree direction. Enter. I'll draw one more line and see it moves in 90 degrees, but I want to move it in 30 degrees. Press F5. See here, you have this. Again, it automatically takes to the 150 degrees one. So every time you want to move in a particular direction, you have to press F5. Okay, click. See, this indicates the right view, this is the left view, and the top view. This top view is shown like this here. Press F5. So I think now you have a better idea as to what this isometric drawing in AutoCAD is all about. You have the right view, the left view, and the top view. So with this information, we can produce unbelievably difficult drawings. So line, I'm about to create the steps, what we saw there. So 2 meters, 0.3. Pull the cursor down, it's not coming down. I am pressing F5 button, see it's coming down. 0.15, the rise is 0.15. Again, I want to move in this right direction, it's not going. I'll press F5, it's allowing me to move now. 0.3, 0.15, 0.3, 0.15. Okay, now move towards the left direction. 0.9, that is the total of all the threads there. Join this. Copy, CP button, copy it here. Okay, I'm demonstrating a little bit fast because I need to cover a lot of topics in this video. You can always slow down the video while you're watching. See, line command, just join the corners. In less than a minute, this drawing, the steps will be over. See, delete the unwanted lines here. Gone. See, this is what we intended to do, and this is what we have finished. Let us move on to the other drawing. Now, let us learn how to draw this flag post here. This flag post, you can see, has two pedestals, the bottom one and the top one, diameter having 1.5 and 1 meter. The central pillar or the pole is of diameter 0.1 meter or 10 centimeter, and the height is 3 meters. Let us see how to create this. Yeah. First go for ellipse, isocircle, F5, diameter 1.5. Okay. Now copy just as we did in the previous job. Bring the cursor to the periphery and press F5. So 0.15 height. Join the quadrants by the line command, quadrant, line, quadrant, and trim. You can select the whole object here. So you must be wondering. Now let us create this table. The length is 1.2 and the width is zero point 0.6, height is zero point 0.6. Okay, let us start creating it here. Line 1.2, press F5 to move in the right direction. 0.6, move towards left, right, left. Press F5, 1.2 and close. Okay, this is the flat surface what you have got, and F8 should be on 0.03. Okay, delete the center portion. Now trim, select the whole thing, trim it. Yeah, I'm going a bit fast as usual. Please watch this video slowly, slow motion, then you will better understand this. Okay, and now F5, again I'll take this as 0.6. Okay, dimension doesn't matter, you should know how to create it. Okay, so that's it. So copy. Yeah, you have the outer lining here. Just join this. Yeah. First, just join this. Don't worry as to which line will join, which line will cut. All those things doesn't matter right now. You should know how to create it. That's all. Join all the lines. Then later on we can delete the hidden lines. Okay. Now you can slowly delete all this unwanted stuff. You can type. Use the erase command. 1, 2, 3. All these are going to go. Press enter. Trim command. Trim. Okay. Now you can see that trim. All these things are going to. This will go. Yeah. And even trim. This thing will go. Yeah. This thing will go and trim here. All these things will go. Delete. Delete. It's coming to life now. Slowly delete this. This line is gone somewhere here. Just join this line once again. Okay. Now delete this. There you have a beautiful eye section. Okay, now let us take up this object here. Again, this seems to be difficult, but I'm going to make it easy for you. So you have bottom plate here, bottom base, and this vertical section here. 0.8, 0.55, the length is 0.6. So you have some cutting here, 0.2 into 0.15. Okay, let me see how to create this. First, let us create the base. 0.8 into 0.6. Okay, let us go back here. Line 0.6, 0.8, 0.6, close, copy, F5, 0.1. Join this, corners. Okay, first join, let us see later on what to delete and what to keep. Okay, yeah, now you have a proper base here. Now the vertical section, what is the vertical height here? You have 0.55. Okay, so line 0.55, 0.6, and join this here. And copy all these things here. F5, 0.1. Okay, so you can extend this line here, this line here, join the corners here, then trim. That's all. Trim. Select the whole lot. Trim the unwanted portions. Remove this. Now it's looking quite real. This line here also you can remove it. Yeah. Now let us focus on this section here. You have 0.5 and 0.2 cutting here. Just like this, you can see the original object here. 0.2, 0.5. Okay. Line, I'll start from here. 0.15. Yes, press F5. F5 to move in the right direction. 0.2, say point 5, say point 2, and just join this point. Point 2, I have taken line, just press F5, you can just pull it down, later on you can trim it. Join these lines, F5, trim, select the whole lot. Okay, all the unwanted stuff you can remove. The job done successfully. Okay, let us focus on the top view here. Here you have to go for an ellipse, isocircle, specify the center, that is mid F5. For diameter is point 3. Copy. Press F5 to move backwards. Point 1. Okay, line copy from here. Press F5. Point 1.5. Again, this thing also move towards your left. Point 1.5. Now use the trim command. Use cross. Select all these objects. Press enter and remove one by one. Slowly, steadily. See, it's coming to life. With patience, the object will come out very neatly. So this thing will go. Yeah, mechanical drawing needs to be very, very careful. Need to go into the intricacies. Yeah. So there you are. This object has been completed successfully. Okay, now let us see how to create this stuff here. This is nothing but a cylinder which is lying on the floor, and 3 cylinders which are piled one upon the other. Let us see how to create this. The outer diameter is 0.3, inner diameter is 0.25, the length is 2 meter. Okay, let us start creating this. Yeah. So again, for this ellipse, isocircle, press F5, diameter 0.3, again ellipse, isocircle, specify the center, diameter is 0.25, yeah, copy, hold it by the center, press F5, 3 meters, there you are. It's gone a bit too far, no problem. We'll just move this object a little bit upward. Yeah. Now join line, quadrant to quadrant. Quadrant. If you don't find quadrant, just type quadrant. There you are. So again, quadrant, QUA, and quadrant. Yeah. Delete the inner stuff and trim the outer stuff. Trim, cross. Cross helps you to identify the objects where the cursor moves. Okay, now this is done. Copy, cross again, see how cross works. Copy it here, place it one above the other, press F8, so it allows you to move carefully. Keep another above the other, see here. and make it look very natural. Okay, now trim command works wonderfully here. Select the whole lot and trim. Again, I told you, need to be very careful. You need to have a lot of imagination. You need to know which lines are hidden, which lines are visible. Okay, see here, these things are not visible. This thing you can remove easily because they are behind this cylinder here. This cylinder is lying upon this. Now it seems to be okay. Yeah. Here also this line has to be removed. It's a very interesting feature for all those illustrators also who can learn this trick and start creating objects according to their requirements. So trimming and deleting works in combination here. You need to be careful when to use trimming and when to use this delete. There you are. See, beautifully created. After creating an object, isometric object, you need to dimension them, and dimensioning has to be done carefully, neatly and accurately. AutoCAD offers many dimensioning tools for 2D drawings, but here isometric drawings you have to be a little bit careful. You cannot use those tools like horizontal dimensioning, vertical dimensioning, which we usually use in the 2D drawing. Here we are going to use what is called as the aligned dimensioning and oblique dimensioning. So you have to type dim align, or you can go to the dimension menu here and select the aligned option. Click both the points, press enter, and there you have the dimension. Similarly, press enter to repeat the same dimensioning type. Press enter, or you can always go back to dimension, align, select the points here. Okay, so dimension align. Select the 2 points. Again, press enter. Okay. Now everything is okay. The dimensioning looks correct, accurate, but it's not looking neat. So you have to make it neat. So just select this object here, dimension here. Go to dimension, then select oblique. You can see in the command area it is asking you something. Enter the obliquing angle. So this side, when you are moving towards your left, it's always 150 degree. You can enter 150. Press C. What happened? It's looking neat now. It's aligned with the object. Similarly, this too. Select here, go to dimension, oblique, and type this is 150 degree towards your left side, but when you have a dimension towards your right side, when you are moving towards the right, up or down, then you have to enter 30 degrees. See, now it's neatly aligned. There is other way of doing it. Select, go to dimension, oblique, and select the 2 points to which your dimensioning has to be aligned. Select this one and this one. In that way you are showing the direction as to which side the dimension has to be aligned. Same thing here too. First you have to select this, then go to dimension, then go to oblique, then show the direction. You have to select at least 2 points. Yeah. Similarly here, enter dimension, oblique, select this, press enter, and select 2 points on the line you have. At any time if you want to increase or decrease the font size or do some settings, go to dimension style here, go to modify, You can increase or decrease the font size or whatever you want. 0.03 here, I'll say 0.06 or 6. Okay, fine. You okay? And close. See, the dimension has increased its size. So similarly, you can use all the options here, particularly the aligned, the oblique, and the dimension style. But when you have to go for the cylinders here or the isocircles here, you have to go for multi-leader. See, multi-leader, just select this, click here. You have to manually type diameter 1.5 meter, again diameter, multi-leader, okay, say that 1 meter. Okay, with this I am concluding today's session, which has covered one of the most important topics in civil engineering and more so in AutoCAD. This knowledge is going to help you a lot in making you a better CAD draftsman. Look out for my future videos in which I am going to take up more difficult challenges in isometric drawing, which will be covering civil engineering, automobile, mechanical engineering, and all those fields in which AutoCAD is being used. If you have liked my video, just go ahead and like it, and don't forget to share it with your friends, engineering friends and engineering students. This video has to reach a wide audience covering all the engineers and students. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.